But tonight we're here, Republicans and Democrats, unenrolled, people from Framingham, Lynn, East Boston. And we're here because the Turnpike Authority has been kicking us around since I was born. When they built the Turnpike, they said when it's paid for in the 80s, the tolls will come down. We believe them, and we're still paying the tolls. A little while after that, they told us, well, we need new bonds. We've got to keep the thing going to take care of the infrastructure. Well, they took the new bonds, didn't take down the tolls. Then came the big dig, and they needed someone to pay the debt on the big dig, so they gave that burden to the Turnpike and its rate toll payers. Now they want to put an even bigger burden on us, and we won't take it anymore.
I would urge the board to delay any vote to increase the tolls. I think that anything short of that is just really so much more unfair for the Metro West commuters. They need time, we need time to review the governor's proposal that supposedly and hopefully is coming in January. We need time in the legislature to vet that and work through a process and a plan, and I think they need to delay several months. In the alternative, if there's absolutely no way to avoid some sort of toll increase, the 2 points I want to make is, number one, it should be the smallest amount of an increase possible. We don't need all the huge capital increases right now. We need a small increase if we need one at all. And number two, that increase should be temporary. It should only be for a few months to cover the bond debt so that we in the legislature can work with the governor to come up with a reorganization plan and reform that includes statewide financing for our transportation assets.
The $100 million increase is a number that we question whether it's necessary at this time to increase the tolls the amount that has been proposed. We feel it could be a much lower number just to help us get through the next year and hopefully put together a more comprehensive transportation plan. That's one option. We certainly need to look at what the other assets are attached to the Turnpike that potentially could be sold off to alleviate some of the debt burden. We certainly need to discuss the option of increasing the gas tax, which is not something that many legislators are excited about doing, but it would be a more fair way to address the costs that we are looking at.
Well, we've been going to all these public hearings. We started off in Boston and Lynn, and tonight we're in Framingham, and we've been hearing stories from hundreds of people at each one explaining the dramatic effect that a toll increase is going to have on all these communities. And we're hoping that the people, the 5 board members, the 4 in particular that voted in favor of this toll increase, will change their minds, and instead of following just the letter of the law, they actually follow the spirit of the law and say, you know what, this solution made sense on paper, but now that we've had a chance to listen to people and hear their concerns and listen to Mayor Menino and the transportation commissioners about safety issues and take a look at our own inefficiencies here on the Turnpike, that perhaps we should come up with a better solution. And ideally, I'd love them to say, you know what, we're tabling this idea now, and everyone have a great holiday. But unfortunately, I think we're going to have to continue to battle until we win this fight. Yeah.